What's up everyone, welcome to NTWANfc. In today's video we're going to review the latest Sunday update for eFootball. We have a new Showtime pack with some players that we don't see quite often getting special cards. It is called the Earthmovers. Look at this. Konate, Federico Valverde, and Moises Caicedo. A interesting pack. You know, it's not often that we see these guys getting special cards, especially ones with decent skills added like this. And a little bit surprising. You didn't necessarily expect these guys to actually be that good. But we're going to have a look at them and we're going to see if this is actually worth it or not, especially considering next month we're going to have a lot of new epic legends added to this game. So let's start right away here with Konate here. Fortress and Aerial Fort, two very, very good skills. He's a very tall player, defender for Liverpool here. Player ID Destroyer, and 194, 95 kilos. A very, very interesting option. Someone that's going to be very good in the air, obviously. Added with that with Fortress, physicality for the first booster, second booster as usual for the defenders. You're going to want to give him Showtime, maybe dueling, perhaps defending. It's going to be one of those. So let's look at the player skills here. He's got weighted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, fortress, acrobatic clearance, aerial fort, and fighting spirit. So the only thing that he really needs here is going to be heading. He's got the aerial superiority. You need to give him heading. And then he's got everything that you need in a defense. You know, the only thing that you could add to this guy is going to be something like through passing, perhaps low lofted pass, some passing skills. But in terms of defensive ability, he's got absolutely everything. He's covered, and he's got the aerial fort, aerial superiority. You give him heading, he's going to be a beast in the air at 194. And, you know, his strength is going to be, you know, very, very good with 95 kilos here. He's going to be a beast in defense. I think a very, very interesting choice here. I didn't expect him to be that impressive, to be honest. But, you know, if you're looking for a defender in the English league and someone who can play also the national teams with France, he could be a very interesting choice. So the next one here, Federico Valverde, with visionary pass, low screamer, playing, of course, here for Real Madrid, box to box. Player ID here, central midfielder. He can pretty much play everywhere. Also on the right flank here, playing as a right wing forward and a right back. Now with Real Madrid here, Real Madrid winning the Clásico today against Barcelona. Federico Valverde playing as a right back. He's becoming sort of the guy who can cover everywhere for Xabi Alonso here. And the stats kind of reflect that. You can see he's the type of all-around player. He's got stats here that are, you know, in almost 80 everywhere. You know, once he's going to be developed, it's going to be like almost 90 everywhere, or at least in the high 80s. He's going to be a very, very versatile player here. So first booster, he's got physicality. Second booster, you pretty much can give him anything. You know, a good candidate for a random booster, as it is usually the case with the midfielders. And, you know, I would probably go with something like dueling for him. I think it would be a good choice. But anything, you know, anything can go, whether it's ball carrying, technique, passing, you know, anything really is going to be a good addition to this guy. Let's look at the skills here. He's got a long-range curler, rising shot, a long-range shooting, a low screamer, one of the special skills. One-touch pass, through passing, visionary pass, another special skill. An interesting one because visionary pass is very, very useful. You know, it allows whoever receives this pass to be able to do a one-time shot or a one-time pass with higher accuracy. He's got interception, blocker, and fighting spirit. So right off the bat, if you do this guy, you're going to want to give him man marking. That's going to be the first one. And then you're going to want to give him sliding tackle, the second one, so that you can complete his defensive ability. I guess another one could be acrobatic clearance, especially if you're going to be using him either as a defensive mid or as a right back. And then, he's got a lot of those passing skills, perhaps through passing. Oh no, he's got through passing, so that's good. Let's see, a weighted pass could be one that could be useful. Even though he's box to box, he's not orchestrator. That would have been more interesting, perhaps, to try to play with the meta with Fabio Capello. What else here? You could give him a one-time shot, first-time shot. Could be useful one for him. And otherwise, he is a pretty decent option here. Two very, very interesting players with Konate and Valverde, rated 100, as you can see. The next one, Moises Caicedo, long reach tackle player skill, 99 rated here. That translates to 86 with the booster. He's a destroyer, player ID, defensive mid. He also can play as a right back. And this guy, this player ID, I really like Moises Caicedo in this game. And, he's sort of very similar to Federico Valverde here. So if you're going to do this pack, perhaps you don't need to get both of them. The only difference is that he's destroyer, but once again, no orchestrator. It seems that now that they've created this new meta with Fabio Capello, they don't want to give any orchestrator cards anymore. Let's see here. First booster, physicality. Second booster, sort of like Valverde. Anything can go with this guy, but I would increase his defensive stat. As you can see, he's going to be very, very good in defense. So for him, I would go with dueling or showtime. That would be the best, but pretty much anything goes. Once again, player skills here: long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, man marking, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, long range tackle, fighting spirit. So, you're going to want to give him the acrobatic clearance, just like Valverde. You're going to want to perhaps give him this aerial superiority heading combo so that he can be, a little stronger in the air, because he's only 178. And then what else? He's got through passing. He's got one touch pass. Also you could go with the weighted pass to try to increase his passing. Low lofted pass could also be an option here. But when it comes to, these defensive skills, he will be pretty decent. Being a destroyer here, you want to make sure that he's going to be covered in defense. Then it's pretty much how you want to play this guy. It is up to you and up to your play style. So let's see what else we have here in terms of the players available. That is just it. This Earthmover pack is the only edition we still have. Luis Suarez, Pavel Nedved, and Morientes in that European Club Attackers pack for another couple of days. Same thing for the Player of the Week. And one new addition here, it's this kit, this uniform here, the collab with Burak Centaur. I'm not sure exactly who this guy is, but a very nice kit here, a neat one. Blue color added to the game here. It will cost you 100 coins if you want to get it. And of course, the Halloween elements here that have been added to the game. So next thing here is going to be the events that have been added. As you know, there is still the Milan AC championship event. You need to qualify before, I believe it is Wednesday, if you want to participate. That's right, another 3 days here. If you want to do round 3 next weekend, and get a chance to qualify for the World Championships. And then the events in the AI category, it is English clubs. You can get a 5-star nominating contract, a position token, and some eFootball points. And in the PvP category, it is also English clubs. And as usual, you can get random skill tokens and 50 eFootball coins. So that is it, guys, for this Sunday update. As usual, the Sunday update is usually a light one, but a pretty decent and neat pack here if you're looking for some players. But, as we've been saying in the recent videos, if you want to wait for some very good players, some new players, some exciting new players in this game arriving next month in November, and, most likely it's going to culminate in the end of December. And I'm expecting some big signing from Konami here. Being added to the game, sort of like last year when we got Gareth Bale in a 300 player pack. I believe something like this will be happening. I don't know who this new player is going to be, but all bets are on. It could be Ronaldo, it could be Zidane, who knows. But anyway, I think I'm going to skip this pack and I'm going to be keeping my coins for something better than this. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.
Hit me with that like and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like and click the effing bell. Click that little right. The algo recommends for she go like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like. Subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like and click the effing bell.